Hey there, what you're about to watch is my first time playing VGC in Pokemon Champions proper, and for my background really briefly, I am a total newbie when it comes to VGC. I basically played a few times in the Prague series that I'm doing with my friend Geeks, which you should definitely check out if you're interested. We're essentially just going through every single format, starting from Generation 1 and progressing onwards. And we've done a couple of VGC episodes there, but as you probably see when you look at them, I am really bad at VGC. I very briefly played at the end of Sword and Shield, inspired by Wolfie, when the mythical format was going up, and for the first time apparently ever, mythicals were allowed in VGC, which I thought was cool, so I briefly gave it a shot at that point. But other than that, like, I've basically never played VGC, and finally with the release of Pokemon Champions, I'm actually quite intrigued, and I figured that since the power level is now the lowest it's ever going to be, I wanted to give it a good old proper shot. And I'm gonna explain my team after this. Like, all of this is taken from directly from my stream, and I think I'll probably link the entire VOD down below, but it essentially just has the more starting yap. But other than that, like, I will include all the games here that I also played on stream, just cutting down the downtime from between them. But what you're about to witness is a very interesting team that I'm gonna explain to past me is gonna explain to you in just a second. And there's also the replica code and everything if you want to use it for yourself. But yeah, I think it's pretty neat. And thank you for checking out the video. Hopefully you enjoy it and all the games that we have here for you. And hopefully have a great rest of your day. So enjoy the rest of the video. But now the important thing here was, what was it gonna be for my first team? And I wanted to use something funny, especially now when it's early on and power level is low. There are no Incineroars, there are no Sneaslers, there are no Sinishas, and what we are playing is this. The team full of gooners. Also, actually I should stop sharing this, and I should put this stuff back here because I changed things around, because obviously Zoroark is someone who picks I thought it was the first Mon, I'll be honest, in your party, but it was the last one in your party, and I would want Zoroark to be replicated in Lopunny, so here's what we are doing. I just changed the order, everything else is the same. The team that we are using has two different Mega modes in Delphox and Lopunny. And then additionally to that, we have Hisuian Zoroark, Vaporeon, Gardevoir, and Zarina. And the most observant of you might probably realize what the theme of this team is. So yeah, we're rocking with the Goonermons, and I swear all six of them being female is completely accidental. Obviously, some of these mons can only be female or are more likely to be female, but I swear this is an actual, like, I didn't intend for this. So if it's a weird also Delpho with Anchors there, I get that. So for the, I'm not gonna talk too much about this. For the EV spreads, stuff is super self-explanatory. The one thing here to note is the Zarina set. So here you have the EV spreads. I'll also drop, actually let me just do this just in case somebody wants to copy the team. There you go, there's the idea for you. But so actually let me show the details. So the only interesting part here, because everything else is just max for everything, but in Zarina's case, 32 I think they're called SPs now in this game, but essentially max out HP EVs with Zarina plus 2 special defense EVs or SPs, whatever they're called. With an Occaberry, my Zarina guaranteed lives a sun boosted weather ball from Charizard Y. If it's timid. If it's modest, then it has a chance to OHKO me, but I essentially should always live a Sun Boosted Weather Ball from Charizard Y. And an additional funny thing is that Triple Axle from Zarina, as long as it's Adamant and fully attack invested, does minimum 99%, assuming you hit all 3 hits, on Venusaur. That's even if they have, because this is obviously assuming they have 32-32 in speed and special attack, which is what I'm expecting to see. But no matter where the other 2 points are, whether they're 1 HP, 1 defense, which I think makes the most sense, or double HP or double defense, it's still like over 99% chance to OHKO. And obviously, even if it has Sash, Triple Axle hits 3 times, so it doesn't matter. And the other like cool thing about Serena obviously is Queenly Majesty, which is her signature ability, which just prevents your opponent from using priority moves on you. So we don't have to fear fake out when Serena is on the field. Obviously, Zoroark is just funny. And Vaporeon is there mostly for support. Gardevoir is going to be our speedster here, and Vaporeon and Zoroark also are our only real, what's his face? Our only real speed control with the double ice event. I was contemplating on running something else on Zoroark, and also initially Gardevoir was going to be Destiny Bond, but looking at my team, I'm terrible against King Gambit. So I wanted something to hit King Gambit, and obviously Focus Blast just kills it straight up, so it helps for that matchup. Assuming we land it, it's 7% accurate, so chances of us hitting it are actually not that great. But yeah, the idea behind the Delphox set is obviously when you Mega, you're a Levitator, so if by some weirdness it's like an opponent locks themselves into a scarf like Earthquake or something, we might be able to set up a sub that way, or more likely they miss a move and we can set up a sub, or we bring in both Delphox and Lopunny and we can set up a sub when we fake out the opponent. There's also a world where I bring both Megas and just only Mega on Delphox, but I think that's less likely. And that's one too many. And also, this is my first time ever using the Joy-Cons on the Switch too, so I can't wait to be misclicking things because of that. But yeah, we're gonna be jumping in with our very great team. And what do we want to listen to? Everything is just I don't actually know like where. You know what? Give me the. It's my first time here. I gotta obviously play the Gen 4 theme because that's, you know, that's my theme. But without further ado, let's see how we do. But yeah, just preface once more here now while we're getting into games. Like I said, I'm very new to VGC, but I'm eager to learn, and I still, you know, I had to bust out a funny theme for the first one. I think this is the exact same 6 that I saw in singles, so I'm gonna just assume this is a bot game, but we'll still, for practice, we'll play it as if it would be a real game. So Delphox looks incredible here, so we're definitely bringing Delphox. And do we lead Zoroark Delphox? I actually don't hate that. We also don't have Intimidate on this team. Gardevoir is also pretty good to bring in the back. Yeah, I think we do Zoroark, Delphox up front, and we do Serena doesn't do anything here. Do we do Gardevoir and Vaporeon in the back? We could also just lead Vaporeon, but I like starting with the funny. But like I said, this is most likely a bot game, but I'll still treat it as it was a real game to get some practice in. Alrighty. Nostalgic. Triple and Halucha. So Slice Shock looks obviously incredible here. Cooling manages, yeah. Yeah, it does beat E-Speed, but do you have I doubt either of these would be Sash, but we're still get the Sash here. There's a world where we attack, but honestly, I should be faster on Delphox than both of these mons, so there's a world where I just take the KO on Halocha. But I'm not that threatened, so I'm honestly just gonna click 2 spread moves, and we'll see what happens. Shiny Mega Delphox looks so cool. Pixable doesn't get... Do we hit both? Pixable doesn't get Void Guard, does it? Actually, wouldn't be surprised if it did. Halocha is gonna move first. What does it go for? I'll be so honest, I tricked myself with... That's so funny. I also like having Icy Window both on my mons. Yeah, so since it was the last selected, that's why I got the King Gambit, and Arcanine is Intimidate, thankfully, and that's pressure King Gambit, which confirms that this is a bot game, because otherwise it would have been something defiant. I don't really do anything here. I could just get damage on Arcanine here. I don't think I need the speed drops. I don't feel like... I don't need to take damage here. Honestly, I don't... It doesn't really matter. I'll just go for... click more spread moves, because, you know, that's the name of the game now. I'll go for another... Actually, should I go for Heat Wave? We'll set up a sub, just in case I get Sucker Punch by the King Gambit. Honestly, that's one thing also, because I'm very new. I don't know, obviously, Calx. So, okay, no Sucker Punch. That did decent damage. Bitter Malice should pick up the KO now on Arcanine. Flamethrower on the Delphox, interesting. Obviously, it won't break the sub. And then Assurance, which will definitely break the sub. So a double attack on the Delphox. Now we would definitely be in Sucker Punch range. So, like, I think normally here I would just like this is where I would switch Delphox into Vaporeon and click Bitter Malice on Arcanine. But just to speed the process up, because we now know it's a bot game, I'll just click the go. Pick up the KO on King Gambit, and Arcanine definitely goes down to Bitter Malice afterwards. But yeah, that's also true. Like, sets are also all over the place. But I do like having, honestly, even like Vaporeon disguised Zoroark, because both of them are carrying Icy Wind. So initially there might be some reaction to be like, oh, what the hell, it's super fast Vaporeon. So that's now definitely 2 games played. So we should be out of bot game mode for now. And let's continue battle. Hopefully find our first actual opponent. But yeah, I think like that exact team is the one that you're gonna face when you're seeing bot games. But at least in single battles. Oh, it's also a like English name, which usually, let me see the team. Okay, this looks like an actual team. So they have 4 potential Mega Evolutions here. They do have... I don't really love Delphox here. I think we go Lopunny here for sure. But what do we... I like the Zoroark lead once again into this. I'm definitely bringing Vaporeon, but the question is, am I gonna have Dark type moves? Actually, it might be Mega. Yeah, it might actually be Mega Gyarados. So you know what? Just a note on it maybe being Mega Gyarados. Serena actually isn't bad here either. Serena is nice. But I still think, like, I'm too afraid of Mega Gyarados. What's the punish if I do this lead? If he... I do have Sash on Zoroark, so even if it's Scarfed Typhlosion with Eruption, I should still be fine. So... we'll try this. I'll be honest, I do not know what Hisuian... That is Hisuian good, right? I have no idea what the thing does. Alright. Good luck there, Now, I am expecting it to be, like I said, Scarf Typhlosion. The thing here is, I think I want to Icy Wind, because I think they're very likely to protect the Typhlosion if they're not Scarfed. If they're Scarfed, I think they just go for Eruption. So I don't think I'm physically bulky on Vaporeon. Vaporeon is naturally very special defensive. There's a world where I go for Helping Hand, but I honestly think I'm just clicking Scald on Typhlosion. We'll try this. There's a world where I should have done Helping Hand Ice Wind. Let's see how much this does on Big Triple. I definitely would have KO'd. But I mean, I know that it is not Scarf Typhlosion, and they didn't Mega the Big Triple. I am expecting it to be Mega Gyarados. Typhlosion down to 28%. Now what do they go for? They Will-O-Wisp my supposed Lopunny. Spasmodic Press, I gotcha. So we do lose our Sash, and this thing's probably... Okay, power up for this is... Let's take this. Well, that's probably Adamant, right? We do have to eat our Citrus here. We do die to the next one, though. Lefty's on the Victreebel. We don't know the item on Typhlosion. Alright, I think it didn't do that much, but honestly, like... I could KO the Typhlosion here with Bitter Malice. If they protect here, I think I'm fine with that. If they protect here, I'm expecting them to hit Vaporeon. So I actually think I'm gonna go protect Vaporeon and Bitter Malice the Typhlosion. Okay, so I think the Typhlosion is still definitely faster than me, so Typhlosion doesn't go for protect here. Here the Bitter Malice, they now obviously know that we are not a Lopunny. But I'm expecting another power up here. Yeah. I think like in the earlier ranks, like I'm good with like predicting the obvious stuff. But I think the Victreebel is like max HP, max attack, Adamant, because the power did a lot. Alright, there's the Dragonite. We need the multi-scale gone. Now, if I go for Ice Wind, I'm gonna move before the Victreebel here. I think I'm fine losing my Vaporeon at this point. There's a world where I go for a Helping Hand, but I honestly think since I'm gonna be moving first, I'd rather go for another Icy Wind just to get the extra drop on Dragonite. It is Mega Dragonite. What did they have in the back? It was Gyarados and something. Here we go, we got rid of the multi-scale. Still, like, honestly decent damage. We do get the speed drop. Dragonite should move next, though. It does hit the Hurricane. I think this KOs. Zoroark is very squishy. Yeah, that kills us. Hi, it was me. I think they are getting 2 KOs here, but the Victreebel is going to be -4 now. So the Victreebel is extremely slow now, and Dragonite is down to 39. Victreebel down to 33. I didn't see where from though. I don't know where. Toxic Spikes. Alright, so whatever we're bringing in is getting toxic. Interesting sense. Alright, what do we go for? Because we can go for Hisuian Goodra, Manectric, and Gyarados. I think I don't hate locking myself into Moonblast here. Then we would get also the solo damage from Icy Wind too. Do I think solo damage Icy Wind kills the... Is it better to... Actually, I think I'd rather bring out my Lopunny. Because I can just triple axle the... Yeah, let's bring out actual Lopunny here. I'd rather conserve my... Just in case for it being Gyarados on the last one. I'd rather not lock myself into Moonblast quite yet, just in case. So we can go for Fake Out here, obviously for free. If I go Fake Out Dragonite and Icy Wind, I think we kill the Dragonite and Victreebel goes down to essentially nothing. I don't think they can KO us with anything, so we'll do this. Even if Dragonite protects, I'm fine with that. I'll go for yet another Icy Wind here, which I don't think is gonna pick up the KO because it's not already just out of acceptable. And there's the Riptide's Lopunny. There's the Protect. Yeah, we expected this. That's perfectly fine. I don't think this KOs the Retrieval because it is single targets. And it's... Hopefully it doesn't miss. Okay, thank God. From 39 down to 19, 20% exactly. So we're not even killing it next turn. Actually, we do kill it. Actually, we die here. Yeah. Okay, I'm really glad that I didn't lock myself into anything yet. Because now we have better options here where I can go into Gardevoir. I can Moonblast the Dragonite slots. And... yeah, because after that, like, it's gonna be a 2v1, even if it's... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Because as long as we can guarantee we kill a big triple, obviously it is 90% accurate. Triple Axle can miss, but I think we should be fine here. We're obviously gonna be way faster, and we'll trace the multi-skill, which doesn't do anything because we're taking 2 KOs here and then getting hit by poison. So we're gonna go for Triple Axle on the big triple. And we're gonna go for Moonblast on the Dragonite. Because Moonblast is just the best move for us to lock ourselves into. There's the Moonblast, we reveal Scarf, obviously. We pick up the KO on Dragonite, which is good, their Mega is now down. It's down to a 2v2, but next time we should be moving on Lopunny, and as long as we hit 2 times, it should die. There's 1, and there's 2, there we go. Victreebel goes down. We're taking poison damage here, but it is not badly poisoned. And obviously, I don't think there's any of the mons that they had like should have a move to KO both of us. So, and because we're poisoned, actually, even if it's Manectric, and it discharges us, it can full para, and it is Gyarados as I expected. So we're gonna get obviously, it is Moxie. Interesting, it's Moxie Gyarados. Okay, so. Obviously, I would love to click Thunderbolt here. What does actually the game say? Because I am obviously scarfed. Yeah, okay. I was curious about that. I would love to, like, this is what I would have loved to have Thunderbolt for, but it should still be fine, because unless it's Scarf and somehow Okos. If it's Scarf and Okos one of my monsters, there's a chance, but I don't think there's any world. We should be moving next. If they move next, then we, okay, not Scarf. That's 1, and that's 2, and do we get the third one? We do 2%, and that should be now a game, because we do obviously save. I like to go for Lopunny, which won't go down to poison, I believe. Let's see, though. Yeah, 17 down, and that's gonna be the game. I will, just in case there's some shenanigans here, we'll go for close combat, because it is 100% accurate, and obviously it's still Okos, and once again we'll click the Moonblast, and that's gonna be the first actual game. Not bad. Victreebel put in a lot of work. But I think like this ultimately came down to the monster that we brought. I think the monster that we brought was really good for this matchup specifically. So GG's to our opponent. Did I just see a battle pass mission for Lightning crits? That's really funny. I'm not feeling the greatest, but still, like, I wanted to test everything out. Alright, so now we have some meta Pokemon. So they do have a hard rain team. Vaporeon doesn't really do anything, and Gardevoir is definitely coming to this match. And actually, I don't love my mons here. I'm definitely bringing Serena. Am I bringing it up front? That's the question, though. Delphox isn't coming here, and can I bring Vaporeon? It isn't the worst, actually. Yeah, I think I'm bringing Vaporeon. I'm not bringing Delphox, and I think I'm not bringing Zoroark. Alright, I think we go... If I go Lopunny, and I don't want to lose to Incineroar immediately, I'll actually lead Gardevoir, and... Actually, I don't hate Zarina Vaporeon. I'm really slow this way, but I actually don't hate this. What's the punish to me going Vaporeon and Zarina? That gives me... I'm just expecting the rain mode, which was partly why I wanted to bring Zoroark, but I want time. Maybe I should have brought Zoroark, actually. Now when I'm looking at this, maybe I should have instead brought Zoroark and left Serena away. Yeah, that is also true, if they just click Thunder. But I do have triple axes, Incineroar and Pelipper. So then I'm expecting it's going to be Dragonite and Musk Legion in the back. Like, that is what I'm expecting here. There's the Intimidate. And we are protected from Fake Out, so we do have a pretty safe Scald here if we want to go for that. There's also a world where I think for this team, I think Pelipper is going to be the one with the Sash, right? It's Sash, Pelipper, Sinistras, one of these lefties, one of Citrus, and then it's Scarf on that Manectric, probably Magnet or Mega. Yeah, it's definitely going to be Sash on the Pelipper, so we do want to break that. So honestly, even though I am intimidated, I'll go for this, and I'll go for a Scald on the Incineroar as well. And let's see, they do forget about Queenly Majesty, which is really funny because, okay, there's the Tailwind. Unfortunately, didn't have a way to stop this from going up, and we immediately miss Triple Axle. That's really bad. That was a lot of damage. It is Ray boosted. Okay, Incin is the Citrus, yes, as expected, and Sinisha is probably lefties. Now, he's definitely switching out the Incin, but what is he switching out to? Am I expecting it to be Dragonite? I kind of am. I don't think I can stay in now though, and I don't really need to. So I think I'll bring out Gardevoir, and I go for Icy Wind here. I'm expecting Incin to switch out or Parting Shot here. This way I break the Pelipper Sash, and also potentially the Multiscale on Dragonite, which I'm expecting to come here. But let's see. I do get the Intimidate here, which probably isn't going to do much. There's the Hurricane. We expect this way I switch out. Hopefully I don't get confused here. That's a lot of damage. It is Sash Pelipper, and there's the Parting Shot. So thus far, we have gotten this turn like perfectly, as I expected. So now, if it is Dragonite, then yeah. But honestly, obviously they see. Okay, there's the Basket Legion. I was gonna say obviously they see my Gardevoir here. There's the Icy Wind. Now, like I said, I do think the Basket Legion is gonna be the one with the Scarf in this team. It is unboosted last respects, but I still think it would KO us. The thing here is, though, that since we did get the speed drop on Basket Legion, are we faster? It's going to be Swift Swim, though, so I don't think so. So I think the play here is to switch We do need to preserve Lopunny. I do think I'm switching back to Serena, and honestly, I think I Icy Wind again. Or do I double switch? I could just protect as well. I don't expect him to hit this slot though, so I'm gonna go for this. I expected Last Respects into the Gardevoir slot, and I'm expecting the Hurricane or as well. Okay, there's the switch. This Sinisha, so they don't have the Mega. It's Sinisha, Insane, Basculegion, and Pelipper. So honestly, after we get rid of this Basculegion, like, we're kinda chilling. This is a really good Icy Wind here now. A little bit of damage on the Sinisha. Now I don't think... Do you reckon Dropkick kills Basculegion here? If it's boosted by Helping Hand. I'm also a little bit afraid of Machagacha. But I do still think, like... Because if I get rid of this Basculegion, like, I'm in such good shape. Is it gonna stay in though? I think this might KO the Insane when it comes in though. Still, there's a world where I just Icy Wind again though. I'll go for another Icy Wind. This might be a mistake, but okay. So is it Mystic Water? Okay, definitely Mystic Water. That did so much damage. So after the recoil, I definitely would have killed. Don't kill me. Thank God. Okay. I don't think Dropkick kills here, unfortunately. Please hit on both. Please hit on both. The Icy Wind, please. Okay, there's Dropkick, which just straight up kills. Alright. And now the thing is, we also don't die to the Fake Out. Actually, wait. Have I seen the fourth? We have missed... Yes, it is Pelipper. We missed an Icy Wind, we missed a... Actually, we missed 2 Icy Winds. Now, Pelipper is definitely faster than I am. If I protect here and click Icy Wind... would he attack me, or would he go for... I kind of want to call out the Tailwind. What's the punish, though? Do I need this thing for anything, really? Is also what I'm thinking. I don't think so. I think I'll do this. I don't know why. I got a hunch that they're going for... Okay, there's the Hurricane. This is on the Vaporeon slot, so they're trying to take both KOs. There's my Citrus, though. No confusion. Okay, thank you. There's the Triple Axle. That's a lot of damage. Let's hit all 3. And Sinisha goes down. Okay. I don't think the crit mattered, because the last one, it does the same amount as the other 2, but it might have mattered. Like, honestly, I'm not sure there. And luckily we do hit the Ice Wind. Now, Serena is very slow, so there's still a chance that... and they forfeit. Oh, okay, that felt good. After we missed 2 Icy Winds, that is a, like, really good feeling victory. We did have it locked down, obviously, because Insane cannot go for a Fake Out, obviously because of our Queenly Majesty, and Insane was also so low that it just dies to Low Kick. And then after we could just bring in Lopunny and do big things there. Alright, him. Let's see what we're up against next. Interesting team. Would this be Zard X or Zard Y? It is their only... Actually, no, Steelix can also Mega. Vaporeon looks really good here. The Masquerade is a little scary. Actually, I don't hate... Actually, I quite like Vaporeon. Delphox here. Serena is funny, obviously, because if it's Zard Y, like, I can do the thing, but it's so terrible into the rest of the team, so I don't think I'm bringing it. Gardevoir is fine. It's not great, but it can help Meowscarada, which is otherwise scary. I do think I'm bringing Zoroark as well, so I'm gonna leave it behind. Lopunny and Zarina, I think. So let's go. Zoroark. Do I go double Icy Wind pressure up front? No, I think I do this. Right? There we go. Okay. Alright. Tim, let's see what we can do here. Tim's on a win streak as well. Let's see if we can put a step down. The double fire lead. And we trace the Iron Fist. Now, this is where things are scary, because obviously I do not know if it is Zardex or Zardy. The thing here is they do see a Vaporeon on the field, so they might be a little bit scared. But I think I'm gonna protect here and actually switch. Actually, I think I'm more afraid of me. Am I? I'm not. But am I willing to lock myself in Thunderbolt against their team? Not really. I gotta make a move though. I'm gonna do this. Here's the protect. Unfortunately, it's the first to move. No other protects, please. Okay, perfect. Okay, so they don't protect Zard or Mega. We do get it down to 21%. Next to move is Poison Jab into Fernape. That's terrifying. And Outrage. So it is X if it is gonna Mega. Now, I do think we kill it with... Am I willing to go down here to drop Nape's attack? Because if I go... I can bring in Delphox here. Delphox definitely kills the thing. I do also have Vaporeon in the back. Actually, I do think I'm cool with clicking Bitter Malice here and just Thunderbolting again. I don't think I go down to Mud Punch. They don't switch out, so they don't have a Steelix here. We're always cooking here. So they probably left Raichu and Steelix out. There's the Bitter Malice, does a lot of damage, drops the attack, but if he goes for Poison Jab again, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm still dead. I'm dead, but I do have my Sash intact for Zora, which is really nice. Now I'm expecting it to be Tinkaton and Meowscarada. Which one covers for... I already have Zoroark to deal with. Meowscarada. Would I rather bring in... Actually, Delphox can always click Heat Wave, right? Yeah, I think I bring in Delphox here. Let's go Delphox. It is Meowscarada. Now the question is, do I expect this thing to be the one with the scarf here? And I think I do. They want to click Flower Trick on my Zoroark. Do I allow them to? Because if I could just go Icy Wind... Actually, I don't think I KO'd the Nape though. I could also protect... Actually, Hyper Voice Heat Wave probably picks up both KOs. Does Meowscarada get Fake Out? I guess we're about to find out. If Meowscarada gets Fake Out, then I'm making a mistake here. But let's find out together. And there's the Mega Evolution. Welcome, Mega Delphox. And the next move is my Delphox. Don't! It misses Meowscarada. That's a really bad miss. We do get the nape here though. There's the flower trick. Out. We go down to Sash. Obviously, crit doesn't matter because it always crits. And hey there, it was me. Oh yeah, lore about the Zoroark, by the way. Initially, the Zoroark was a Masquerada, but then Mr. Jeeks over here in the chat literally told me that this is not a real Gunnar team because it doesn't have, it's lefties. It doesn't have Zoroark. Like, I can literally pull up the documents. So the reason why I'm running Zoroark in this is because I was literally told that Zoroark is a Gunnar. Now, I'll be honest, I have never seen a Zoroark Gunnar, but first class Vapor Tourism Central? Dude, that is like the Gunnar mon. Okay, here's the Elix. Obviously, we're immune to Earthquake, so I'm not that worried. Masquerada could go for a priority move, but I don't think I care. I don't think it kills us with Sucker Punch from full. So I will click Heat Wave again and pray to God that I don't miss the Masquerada this time. I don't know, but that is the most popular evolution. And we KO the Masquerada, Steelix goes up to 30, and should be able to pick up the KO here with the Bitter Malice. Here's the Citrus. Looks like Steelix is vaping from the smoking from the floating thingies from Delphox, but we pick up the Vicroy. So GG's 10. But hey, in terms of blah 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 and however the thing goes, and that should put us to Pokeball tier rank 1. And next win is gonna put us to Great Ball. Oh wait, I just now noticed, if you look at my trainer, the Pokeballs that are on your like waist are actually the ones your mons are in. Dude, that's sick. What is the green one though? Oh wait, is it some... Oh wait, the green one is probably for Zoroark, because it was caught in... What's his face? Legends Arceus, and the game just probably doesn't have models for whatever the ball was. Or was there a ball like that in Legends Arceus? Regardless, let's keep going. I'm kind of like, the initial idea that I had was like, alright, let me go until I lose, or until we hit Great Ball. Which now, like, both of those things are one game away. Alright, what do we have here? 3 potential Megas, both of the, like, cool mons. Triple Fire type, so Vaporeon is definitely coming to this battle. Delphox looks horrible. Gardevoir is fine. I don't love it though. Zoroark is also like honestly pretty good. The Samurott is what I'm really scared of. Serena isn't great either. Would I rather bring Gardevoir, or I think I'd rather still bring Gardevoir. I'm definitely not bringing Delphox. This is a tough matchup, I will say. I'm definitely leading Vaporeon, and am I leading Vaporeon Zoroark? If I'm bringing Zoroark, I think I'm leading it. Do I... Now, which one am I leaving behind? Gardevoir or Serena? I think I prefer having Gardevoir because it does... Yeah, let's do this. I don't love it. I do think this is a like tough matchup, but we'll see what we can do with this. One thing also I'm like really bad at still is the team preview, like actually finding out like, okay, what is the point of their team I can explore, and what's the point that can... Okay, we do have follow me pressure immediately, and we do have Icy Wind online, and we obviously can't go for Bitter Malice. I think the Scald is really... That was the first time I had a shoot, so I definitely accidentally clicked my own mon there. So that's the issue here with these great mons. I could protect here. I think they expect fake out. There's a world where I go for Icy Wind, but I don't love it. I'm out of time. I maybe should have protected my Lopunny here. Yeah, I did want to go for a spread move, at least for one of these, because I expected this. Let's see if it's bulk up on board, because if it is, like, that's gonna be scary. There is the bulk up, yeah, okay. I did kind of expect this. Now, Vaporeon hits Clefable with Scald. It is notably slower than their Emboar. If we do go for Helping Hand, we still don't KO with Hyper Voice, importantly, but we can go for Scald and Hyper Voice again. What's the punish to this? They want to click a fighting type move on my Lopunny, right? Unless... Actually, I just press Hyper Voice, so okay. They get a Quick Claw proc, that is terrible. But they... Yeah, so I actually don't know if Lopunny actually learns Hyper Voice. There's a chance, because it's a normal type move. So there's a good chance that they actually thought that my Lopunny was just hitting that hard with Hyper Voice. But let's see what the Clefable goes for. There's the Blizzard, they miss. Hopefully my no freeze at least, please? Yeah, hi, so I'm not a Lopunny. I'm a different freak. So I also realized, actually... Okay, yeah, Clefable is slower than my Vaporeon. One of their fire types is now down. They do at least have one more, so I would like to preserve my Vaporeon's HP. There's Samurott. Does it get Sucker Punch? Of course it does. Am I fucking stupid? You reckon if I go for a Scald here and protect, am I stupid for that? Let's see. I'm expecting Sucker Punch on Zoroark. Ceaseless Edge. Okay, so they probably then don't have Sucker Punch, but do you get to see the fourth one here, which is really good. Maybe I just keep going until I lose a game. There's the Armarouge. Right, so we are faster than both of these mons. I think Armarouge definitely protects here, right? Is there a world gray switch here? I don't really... There's not really a point. I could go for a burn on the Samurott slot. And then click Bitter Malice here. Actually, Bitter Malice definitely doesn't kill, right? You know what? I'm doubling the Armarouge. And if they protect that slot, I will accept the consequences. Okay, no protect, so Armarouge should be going down here. Bitter Malice does 80 to Armarouge. There's the guaranteed attack drop. There's the Citrus, so I don't think we are picking up the KO here, but it's gonna be low enough. There's the Ceaseless Edge, so they do set up spikes here. But I don't think I care about that. And let's see, how much damage does Scald do? There's the Energy Ball, definitely doesn't auto me. Did a lot though. We eat our Citrus now. So we are guaranteed living another one, unless they double it in this slot. And we do pick up the KO. Thank you, Vaporeon! Wait, but what shall I have changed domains? Alright, and now we should have it guaranteed. Gardevoir, just click Moonblast. Also probably works, but since it is safer this way. We can go for the fake out obviously here. I do think it makes more sense. I think we're just gonna click Scald here and click fake out. There's also a world where I helping hand, but this way it gives us more chance for the burn. And then next turn we would go for what's this? Helping hand, close that. This way also we're playing around like it being Sash on this thing, which I don't think we've seen Sash yet. Just to fake out. Does 27. Flinches Samurott, who's the next to move, and then we go for a Scald, which is gonna do pitiful chip. Actually 23%. Dude, Vaporeon is strong, and we get the 30% burn, which obviously doesn't matter at all. But still, cool. And normally if this was a competition, you would not reveal this stuff, obviously, because you don't want to give your opponents any information, but I don't think it matters here. So we just go, obviously helping hand is, it doesn't matter, but it's our first time seeing the animation, so. And somebody new to calc, how much damage is helping hand boosted the close combat from Mega Lopunny doing to a Samurott? And GG's. And with that, we have made it to a Great Ball of Tier undefeated. Fine. That's a lot of damage. There we go. When 10 battles using water type Pokemon as well. Yippee! We made it to Great Ball and we have gotten 1000 VG for our struggles. But we're starting to face like more potent teams now. So assuming that it doesn't go like 17 years, I think I'll keep going until I lose with this team and then we'll call it there. But so, what are we facing next? Oh, it has rain and sand. I see. Interesting. And technically sun because Meganium. Okay, this is a difficult matchup. So the thing here is, how do I deal with Arcalodon? Like, that's the thing here. If you look at my team, I literally do not have anything for Arcalodon. So I honestly think I need to lead Gardevoir and Lopunny, just in case they go Arcalodon, Pelipper lead. What else do I need? Serena isn't terrible here. Vaporeon is actually kind of they're not bringing Luxray for sure. Do I need Delphox for anything? It's not really great. I think I go Vaporeon and... Do I go Serena in the back? I think I go Vaporeon and Serena in the back. I'm expecting Arcaludon and Pelipper up front. And probably Meganium, Aerodactyl in the back. But my lead is essentially... yeah, Luxray feels like filler on that team. Like, I love Luxray, one of my favorite Pokemon, like easily like top 3 electric types of all time. Oh, cool trainer. But yeah, it is not good. And they do bring the Luxray, oh god. So we're in trouble. And we go for Drizzle, unfortunately, not Intimidate, so that's terrible. I would have loved to get Intimidate off on the Luxray. Now the thing here is, we do have a Thunderbolt on the Pelipper. They want to go for a Tailwind here. I will be clicking the extremely effective button, and I actually won't be Mega Evolving my Lopunny, because if I Mega Evolve, I lose Limber, and actually wait, never mind, we just saw Intimidate, doesn't matter. I was literally gonna say, and do I fake out the Luxray slot? Who is the Sash on this team? It's definitely... Actually, it might be... You know what? Mega Evolve, fake out. I do think Sash is probably on Aerodactyl on this team, actually. So, I do think Pelipper is going to be Citrus. And if Pelipper protects here, that's perfect for me. But yeah, I'm also thinking Aerodactyl is probably the Sash on this team. So, there's our Mega Evolution. We go for a fake out. Hopefully... Okay, 20%. There's the Thunderbolt. Show me Oko. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we get rid of Pelipper. So if we can stall out the rain, like, we're gonna be chilling. Now the issue here, if Arcaludon comes in now, what do I do? Because I've locked myself into Thunderbolt. Like, that's the issue. There's Aerodactyl, but I'm faster than both of these mons. A good Thunderbolt to break the Sa. Actually, I'll still do this. If it protects, then it protects. There's a world where I do this, but I honestly... I think I go for this. I double in the Aerodactyl. I'm not that afraid of Luxray, honestly. So... here's the Thunderbolt. Should bring it down to Sash. Okay, it doesn't. It has some investment, probably. Don't miss! No! We could have taken out Aerodactyl without taking any damage. I think we're losing Gardevoir here. Which is really bad, because that's one of our responses to Arcaludon. There's Light Screen. Dude, this endgame against the Arcaludon is going to be so... that is such a bad miss. Because we could have kept our Gardevoir like perfectly healthy here. I do go for Thunderbolt here still. But I honestly, I think... just switch this thing out. No, you know what I need to do? I need to switch out Gardevoir into Serena, and I just have to hope that I hit my triple axel this time. I could have gone for a close combat to guarantee the hit, actually. Yeah, this is a misplay because I could have gone for close combat. The thing is just there that I think Luxray kills me. Okay, there's the product, it doesn't matter. That's perfectly fine. We're still faster than the Aerodactyl. But yeah, the triple axel miss is really bad. Okay, Lopunny avoids that, so we get some compensation here. Don't take too much of that. So this is a very, like, a Shell Bell support Luxray. Okay, this Luxray is not gonna do anything. Like, we could just ignore the Luxray for the most part here. There's a world where I double into the Aerodactyl here. Actually, do I just double? Yeah, honestly, just in case I miss one. Actually, yeah, that's... let me go drop kick because it's 100% accurate. Just in case... if they switch, it would have been better to go for triple axel though. But just in case I miss. Okay, Luxray protects. They just realized they're not doing damage, so they're just like, let me just protect. But obviously we're not going for that slot, so it doesn't matter. What the fuck did that ballistic? Now the issue here is that I think there are 2 more turns of rain left. And we do need to deal with the Arcaludon. At least at +1, because I think I do need to protect here. Actually, do I need to? What if I just double attack into that? Like, it's Meganium. What does that change? Actually, that changes everything. You just explode. Once again, I don't care if the Luxray doesn't do anything. Or if whatever the Luxray does. Like, I do not care. Mega Ban Trick Room? You're so right. Because, like, Meganium very likely here to just Mega and protect. But, yeah, there it is. But we're stalling out the Light Screen, and we're stalling out Rain this way. And like I said, like, I'm not worried about anything that Luxray can do. So as long as we hit these triple axles, we should be fine. There's 1, there's 2, and let's hit the 3rd one as well. There we go. And if we hit all 3 on Serena, it should be dead. I think Meganium is faster than me though, but I doubt it has... okay, there's the Sonare. Actually, yeah, they can kill us with Weather Ball on Serena here. Although I do have Aqua Bear. Actually, does it even kill me? But yeah, like this is a case of why you don't want to have this or that with Gleam. Probably because of KO on Lopunny, yeah. But as long as Serena hits this triple axle, it should be like game right there. So don't miss. Hit all 3. And please. Thank you. Okay. That should wrap it up. Like, this is why you don't want to have a Mon that doesn't do anything. Because I have literally this entire game, I have just ignored the Luxray. And I'm not worried about anything. Anyways, nothing here really matters. So I think we'll just go for Gardevoir here. Maybe yeah, there it is. There was a world where I go Vaporeon first to play a Helping Hand to stall out the final turn of Light Screen, so that my Gardevoir can guaranteed do more damage, but I don't think it matters really. But it is better. I mean, Bayonet fucking kills me there. It has base 165 attack. But yeah, like I said, we'll keep going until we lose. The Gooners are standing strong. I did it. Okay, tree. We've got a couple bad, like, difficult matchups though, so it's only a matter of time before we do. And it is a Perish Trap team. Oh god. Okay, we do have a Ghost type to escape it. We do need to bring in Zoroark. Actually, you know what? I'm bringing Zoroark disguised as Gardevoir every time, right? I'm definitely bringing Zoroark disguised as Gardevoir. Who do I lead with it though? I have I need cover for Hydreigon, but I can't really do that without bringing in Gardevoir, so maybe I just bring in Lopunny and Zoroark up front. And Serena doesn't do anything. It's actually not the worst. Actually, it does more than Vaporeon. Do I bring Serena over any of the other ones? I think I do. They do have some priority. I don't hate Vaporeon either. Actually, is Vaporeon better? They don't have that much priority. Honestly, maybe it's Vaporeon after all. Just in case it's like Rockhead, Aggron or something. I'm just worried about giving Guts to the... Nah, I don't have low kick on this thing. I think I do this. Let's try this. A scary team though. We are... Machamp can confuse and hit Fissure. It's therefore no guard Fissure, duh. But yeah, alright. We are now facing our first Perish Trap. On a 7-win streak. Let's see if we can keep it going. Semi-Zero Machamp. Definitely not the lead that I expected, so that sucks. Now they are worried about my Zoroark here, obviously. But frankly, I'm also fucking terrified. I think I'll go for Protect here, just to see what they want to go for. Actually, do I just switch out? Oh yeah, I didn't bring... Fuck. I'm out of time. Fuck. I'll protect here. And I'll fake out the Machamp. I definitely panic. If Simisaur sets up Nasty Glove here, we are so smoked, by the way. It should still be faster than it, but still. We do go for Protect here. They didn't protect themselves, so let's see what they want to go for. Champ is obviously also fake outs. Okay. I would have obviously been immune to that. Now the thing here is, can I kill this Machamp? And I think the answer is yes. If I go Hyper Voice and Close Combat, I definitely kill it. How much do I value killing the Machamp though? Not that much. I'm gonna protect my Lopunny because I'm expecting Machamp to hit this slot, and the issue is I don't know what Sinister is going for, but I do have a Sash, so I do feel like somewhat safe making this play. So let's see. Bullet Punch. Okay, yeah, and hi there. I'm not actually a Gardevoir. Hello. I have crazy hair. And there's the Hyper Voice. 72, and there's a Willow. Okay, thank God I protected. So this is a supportive Sinister. Now, we definitely kill with Bitter Malice over here. But what do we do after? I could trace Gluttony. Actually, what am I tracing from a challenge like this? I don't want to get burned for sure, so I do think just on that, I'm going Gardevoir. Gardevoir actually is pretty good into everything he has in the back. Serena doesn't really do anything here, but I still don't want to get burned. So this might be a mistake, but I do this way keep my fake out also intact. But I am expecting them to have left the perish mode away, so it's probably... Okay, it is no guard. There's the Machamp for what? Hydreigon? Gengar is eating a bitter malice? Yeah, if you're Mega, you're dead. Bye, Gengar. Okay, it is Sash. And now what does Simizer go for? Another Willow, okay. Oh yeah, I have no guard now, so I can't even fucking dodge the Willow. Alright. Now this becomes an issue. What the fuck do we do here? I'm definitely faster than Gengar on my Zoroark, but do I care about keeping this thing alive? Not really. I think I just Bitter Malice Sinisear, and what do I lock myself into? Moonblast? Moonblast. Yeah. I'm expecting Gengar to protect here. Okay, it did not. So we get rid of Gengar for free, which is really good. So it is Mega Aggron, which is probably the last Mon, but we do have some tools for it. I do need my Gardevoir for that though, but I do also have low kick. We really... If that kills my Zoroark, that's actually really good. If Simizer kills my Zoroark, that's actually really good that it's Terra. Please kill me. That's actually so good. This is so good for us. The crit might have mattered, I don't know. But getting to bring in my... Getting to bring him on now when Aggron comes in actually is huge, because this gives us fake out pressure, which otherwise, like, I would be stuck on Moonblast on Gardevoir, which doesn't do anything. But now I get to bring in Lopunny for fake out pressure. And do I keep in... Actually, would I rather do this? I think I actually bring in Serena here. Yeah, there's the Aggron. We expected this. We do need to whittle this thing away. I do have a low kick on Serena, which is really good here. Now, the thing here is I will go for low... I can let it set up, which is the thing. Now, the thing is, do you reckon that Moonblast kills Simisear from this amount of life? I think I go Lopunny here. I'm gonna eat a Heavy Slam on this slot though, which is the issue. Gardevoir can miss. No, Focus... I'm gonna miss Focus Blast. It doesn't matter. I'm staying in, and I'm believing that this kills Simisear from 26%. This low kick isn't gonna do a lot. It might protect. If I'm him, I'm clicking Protect on Aggron and burning the Zorina. But let's see. Okay, no protect. Please kill. Please kill. Please kill. I've been a good boy. Thank you. Okay, that should be the game now. Because Aggron can take a KO here with Heavy Slam on my Gardevoir, but we don't care about that. Let's see how much it does. 31% true filter, not too bad. And there's the Iron Head. There's no KOs yet. But yeah, that's game now. Because they need to protect this turn. Obviously, because we have Fake Out. But they can only kill one of my mons, and the other one is just free to click a move that always hits. You're living perfectly below my expectations. But yeah, obviously this is the turn that they... I forgot about Machamp! I'm so dead ass. I fucking forgot this thing was still alive. Ah, fuck. Yeah, that's a problem. Oh, shit. Fuck. I need to fake out the Machamp. Yeah. Actually, dude, you know what? I might be losing the game on this. I can't, because if they protect Machamp, I guarantee lose. No. This way, I at least have a chance. I do need to do this. I wanted to double into the Machamp, but if they protect the... Okay, they didn't. I was gonna say, if they protect the Machamp, like, I guarantee dead. Machamp is faster than my Serena. I'm so glad I did that. It has avalanche! I live with 1 HP. That is why we fucking max HP Zarina, you beautiful bastard. Okay, we need to Logi Diagon. We need to close combat the Machamp. And it should be game. Zarina, you beautiful. And we're protected. Watch me click bullet punch. Click bullet punch. Okay, he didn't. He knows about Queen of Majesty. I wanted him to click bullet punch into the Queen of Majesty so bad. Akron doesn't die to this, but Akron can only KO one of my mons and then the other one kills it guaranteed. So this brings it down to like 6%. Yeah, there's 6. And now it KOs one of my mons, but it doesn't matter because I win against the other one. Unless this, yeah, it doesn't even matter. I was gonna say like unless this super, but no. Even Earthquake crit wouldn't kill my Lopunny. And that tells you that I've been playing for too long, because I fucking forgot about the Machamp. Simisear Admirer? The person's favorite Pokemon is actually Simisear. Dude, that is the coolest person that I've seen thus far. Running Machamp, Simisear Admirer? Like, that just goes to show you every Mon is somebody's favorite. I wonder if that was a roll. Oh my god, am I playing against Stall? Also, it's all 6 shinies. Oh, it is Mega Venusaur. Oh, it is Stall. Yeah, so how do I deal with Stall in VGC? Also, our first Sneasler. Yeah, this is bad. What do I bring into this, dude? This is... Oh, this sucks. Both of my Megas look really bad here. I think I'll leave Serena Gardevoir. Would I bring in the back though? Everything looks so bad. Actually, I'll go Zoroark Gardevoir. In the back, I'll go... I don't love any of my mons, I'll be so honest. I think Lopunny is better than Vaporeon here though. It might have Perish as well. Okay, this is looking like this is where this streak ends. Do I go Delphox over Lopunny actually? Yeah, it's a Delphox time. It is 6 poison types though, which is like, that's cool if they're doing like a monotype challenge. I respect that. But yeah, this looks like a really tough matchup. Let's see what we can do. Poison type Elite Four member. Honestly, if I'm gonna lose, I would be honored to lose someone this dedicated. Dude, this is the stuff that's so cool about Pokemon. All right. Okay, I did trace the toxic debris, which is pretty nice, but obviously tearing down these two isn't great. Now, they think that I have 2 psychic types in my field though. What they don't know is that I'm actually a fucking fraud. The Glimmer is what I'm more scared of, but frankly, is there much that I can do to it? I don't think so. I think I still do need to deal with it, so we'll go... I don't want to double into it though. I'm pretty safe locking myself into Psyshock though. If I double into it, what's the punish from Pex? I think they're likely to spike a shield here, but I'll keep honest. We'll see. Okay, no Sash. If we take Glimora immediately, that would be huge. Okay, is it Sash? Okay, Glimora is Sash. Now I'm sad that I didn't go for Hyper Voice here. But there's the Bitter Malice. They do know I'm Zoroark now. We do take Glimora here, which, by the way, didn't set up Toxic Debris here, which is nice. Infestation. So I am now trapped on my Zoroark, and there also goes my Sash. What am I expecting in the back? I'm expecting Gengar, and what else was good against me? I'm infested by bugs! Yeah, I think it's Mega Gengar 100%. Probably Slowbro, honestly. Oh, Sneasler. Actually, yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay, They're obviously going to fake out my other feller. Sneasler can't have Sash though, but obviously the fake out is obvious. We can be immune to it by going into Serena. What if they... If they call me and Dire Claw this lot, then they deserve it. I think the fake out is too obvious because I just obviously kill it with Psyshock because it can't have Sash. So we'll go Serena here. I'm expecting the fake out, which we'll get. Actually, they might be Scarf. You know what? They might be Scarf as well. Okay, there's the Poison Touch. Yeah, there's a chance as well. Let's see how much this does. I don't think it goes not even close. There's Toxic. I mean, I don't... This thing explodes to everything, so them doing all of this like overtime stuff here, I don't really care. But yeah, I actually think it's Scarf Sneasler. Okay, I am still alive. Bitter Malice does kill. And I'm protected against... I died to poison anyway, so I don't think they would bother attacking into this. There's a world where they protect both. But, like I said, I'm gonna just assume that it is, if they protect Sneasler, what's my best bet? Just Dropkick on Pex. Yeah, this was obvious, because obviously they know that I'm dying, which is why I didn't want to commit too hard. We do get... Actually, wait. I was faster than the Sneasler with the Bitter Malice. Was I not? I'm not sure, actually. This doesn't do anything. It probably recovers here. Ice? But this is doing 0. Yeah. What's the lefties? The Pex is obviously something that we'll just deal with later. We died to poison now. Now, this is the interesting turn, which I think... I am playing like Gengar is in the back, and I think it's like guaranteed Gengar. Oh yeah, I do not have... Yeah, that sucks. I don't have... What's his face? I mean, we're super safe. Just clicking Psyshock here. The Pex sucks. I think I'd still rather go for Gardevoir here. Keep him honest. We'll go Gardevoir. We'll trace the Poison Touch, which doesn't do anything because we don't have physical moves. We'll go... Do I go Icy Wind here? Or do I just double? I think I just double into this. I doubt they would even go for the double protect. I'll just do this. There's the Psyshock. Sneasler goes down. And we hit a Bitter Malice on Pex, which most likely just infests, not a Gardevoir. But yeah, having 2 Psychic types does obviously help when we're playing against a mono person. Dude, but this is like the coolest thing that I have seen thus far. Okay, there's the Toxic. I think we're living one more turn with Zoroark, if I'm not mistaken. I would love to. Hopefully... Oh yeah, wait, it was Battle Post. I forgot. Never mind. I definitely thought I had more life in my Zoroark. Okay, so 2v2. It is gonna be... I just dropped my Joy-Con. It is gonna be Gengar, right? Alright, does this change things? It's actually slow, guaranteed to be slower than me. You know what? This is probably better for me actually. I think I click Heat Wave here and Psyshock the Venusaur. Because I'm not worried about Pex. Fuck no. There's a world also where I just... wait, substitute. What's the punish of me clicking... If I click substitute here... Venusaur KOs my Gardevoir. No, there's no punish. I'm always clicking sub here. And Psyshock on the Venusaur. Because this can't OHKO. Mina killed me back. Pex can't break my Sash. Yeah, it's obvious this one. Yeah, because like like I said, like Leech Seed on my thing is likely. I think they just protect. I think they protect on Venusaur and Toxic on. Yeah, there's the Underring. This is also why we don't want to go for Heat Wave, because Pick Pack. They're probably Leech Seeding the Delphox Lost. Sorry, they're probably protecting. But yeah, okay. I'm glad. And now we sub, and they try to Toxic my sub, which obviously doesn't do anything. We set up the substitute, and we avoid the Toxic, hopefully. Perfect turn, baby. Perfect. Okay, and now we should have it locked. Even if they get the double, it shouldn't matter at all. So we can just, yeah. Ooh. Okay, thank you, Psychic types. But shout out Blair, dude. That is so cool. Running a weird. I am immediately inspired, and at some point, when we climb higher, we will be doing monotype challenges. Okay, I mean not Psychic types, because that's literally the most boring type in the entire game. But yeah, I'm starting to feel it, but honestly, if we're somehow getting to Ultra Ball with this team immediately, undefeated, sure. I'm playing until I hit Ultra Ball or I lose. I definitely think it's more likely that I'm gonna lose, but we'll see. Blorgo. We've beat the Elite Four Poison type member who are we up against next. Alakazam, Kangas, Khan. So 2 potential mons, and we do have Ensign on the opposing team. Scary looking team. How do I deal with Snorlax is the question. I do need Lopunny 100% here. Serena is also insane in this. I'm actually leading Serena here. I need something to deal with Weavile if I'm leading this though. Which, do I go Lopunny here? I actually like Serena Lopunny a lot. Am I bringing Gardevoir into this? I don't think so. Actually, how do I beat Primarina without Gardevoir? I really don't. Yeah, I think it's Gardevoir and Vaporeon on the back. I like this. Now the issue here is obviously Ensign. Intimidate is scary, and we're leading to physical attackers. But sometimes you gotta try things. We don't have Intimidate, and we are on a 9-win streak. If we lose to Intimidate, it's about time. Alright, giddy old man, Blorgo. Let's see what we can do. Snorlax and Primarina. Okay, really bulky leads. Primarina is the one that I was really worried about. They don't have priority here, though. Okay, Logic does a lot on Snorlax. I think we'll just go for a pretty safe Trap Kick there. Do I fake out the Snorlax? I think I do. The issue is Primarina. Actually, do I rather? If the Primarina protects, like I'm in trouble though. Honestly, almost. You know what? This might be a mistake, but let's try this. I'm just worried about the protect, because if I double into Primarina, it protects, and Snorlax sets up a Volley Drum, I will lose immediately. There's the Icy Wind, that does make sense. Okay. Take a lot. Oh, that's a crit. That sucks. Okay. I'm still probably faster than the Snorlax, though. Yeah, we do get the Chop Kick, and it. Oh, did I crit? Oh my god, Serena is strong. That just clean Oko's Primarina? Yawn on my Vaporeon. Oh, that is so good. I'm fine with that. Okay, that is a really good turn one. There's the Incineroar. Now we are immune to...
The Incineroar doesn't have Intimidate, it's Blaze Incineroar. What?
Guys? Do I need this for a wee while? Not really. I'm gonna lock myself to the noob list anyway. It is Blaze Incineroar. Alright. A good Gardevoir in here. Betrays. Oh, I wanted to see what. Actually, wait, never mind. It's always like this. Never mind. I should have known that. I'm expecting Yon into the slot and Instant. I do have Queen of Majesty, so that doesn't work. And Body Slam into. Shit. Oh my god! And it paralyzed. Do we just send the focus miss? Yeah, I'm gonna be slower than the Weavile up now. Fuck it, doubling the Snorlax slots. Fire Fang. Okay, so it is actually just offensive. Thank God for the October wood, but why you Fire Fang and not? Don't flinch me. And we missed Focus Blast, of course. Okay. Thank God they went for Gardevoir at least. Dude, this is some of the most heinous sets I've ever seen in my life, and I'm just missing left and right. I need to go low on here, right? Yeah. I definitely think so too. We do get Snorlax here. If Snorlax protects, what's the punish? Not really anything, because dude, Queen of Majesty is so good. What else could they go for? What did they have in the back? I'm always clicking low kick here. This slot. Snorlax is still slower than me, and we Mega and fake out the instant slot. Okay, so it's Alakazam, right? Okay. I mean, surely this thing dies. It is very light, but it is quadruple attack. Actually, maybe Sash. It's actually, yeah, Weavile is definitely Sash here, right? We do get the fake out though, so we still keep our Queen Majesty intact, which is fine. Now, do you die to this? Yeah, it is Sash. But okay, now watch them go for Ice Shard on my Tsarina. I just protect Tsarina here every time, just in case they protect, and we go for close combat here. I don't like dropping my, but I'm not risking the 10% miss on Axel after what happened. Okay, show me this. Queen Majesty, baby! It happened again with the same time. And goodbye, Weavile. Alright. Now, what does Insane go for? Actually, since they went for Ice Shard on... Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, since they went for... Don't burn me. Shalabella Blaze Incineroar, ladies and gentlemen. Snorlax comes back out, but this should be fine because I'm faster than their Lax, and I should OHKO the Insane since it is offensive. So this close combat should OHKO Insane, and then Loki should pick up the KO on Lax. No, it's to keep them in Blaze range, obviously. No, for real though, like if it was Shalabelle with Flare Blitz, that would be fun. Yeah. Since it was offensive Insane, we do get rid of it, but dude, Blaze Incineroar is so crazy. And show me low kick. There we go. Dude, Tsarina is so good. And release. We did it. He's Blorgo. And I think that puts us one game away from Ultra Ball tier. 10 win streak, baby. Okay, if we win the next game is gonna be Ultra Ball. If we lose, then it's gonna be multiple games. This one's you're so right. But yeah. So regardless, no matter what happens, the next one is gonna be our last game. So let's go for it. Honestly, a 10, even though it's obviously low in the ladder, still a 10 win streak I never expected to reach with this team. So it's definitely exceeded my, what is that name? It's definitely exceeded my expectations. So I'm very happy regardless. And let's see if we can seal the deal and go undefeated to Ultra Ball. It is a hard rain team. Goodbye. I mean, it is just hard rain team. So, oh, this is because like I'm so bad into Basque and into Arcalodon. Once again, I do need to lead Lopunny and Gardevoir, because if it's Arcalodon in the lead, I just immediately lose. I mean, Vaporeon doesn't do anything here, but like, what do I do with Zoroark in the back? I don't hate, because if they lead, would this lead, actually, are they gonna lead Sneasler into me? You know what? If they lead Arcalodon Pelipper, I immediately lose. But if you're looking at my team, like Sneasler is so good, so I'm kind of expecting the Sneasler lead here. Is it? Should I trust my guts? I should. I'm out of time. I should not have brought Zoroark in the back, obviously. It doesn't do anything there. I don't know why I brought Zoroark. I should have brought Vaporeon for Icy Wind and Helping Hand. Now, if they lead Sneasler, I immediately lose. Meganium Arcalodon. Interesting. Okay, it is stamina. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still really bad. There's a world where... Do I die to Dazzling Gleam on Lopunny? Surely not. If they protect Arcalodon, I lose. But honestly, if I can take Arcalodon out immediately, I would love that. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the second Focus Blast miss of the stream. This is Pelipper, right? Yep, okay. There's the Drizzle. Blizzard. Mega. Please don't protect, man. Please. Please hit the Focus Blast. Please, I'm begging you. I've been so good. Please. Wait, that's a sick animation. And it lives. Oh no. Ruh-roh. Guys, it's alive. Guys, mods, it lived. There's no way. Actually, no way. We got the perfect first turn, and they're out of there. Honestly, if your opponent lands Focus Miss, that's valid. Holy shit. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the fastest Pokemon Champions game ever played. So I didn't make it to Ultra Ball here, so since it was that fast, ref, queue up one more. Yeah, honestly, you know what? That's the same energy as you going for the Scarfed Dark Void on Darkrai, missing and immediately going top right. Alright, that DJ is gonna be our actual Ultra Ball gatekeeper. We are on an 11 win streak with the Gooner team, and now we're running into full Trick Room. Oh, I have nothing for Trick Room. I have literally nothing for Trick Room. This is how we lose. Dude, I am so dead. Wait, my team is so awful in the Trick Room. Okay. What the fuck do we do here? Dude, my entire team is so bad here. Oh, no. I need to lead Vaporeon. Do I go just Vaporeon Zoroark? Zoroark doesn't do anything, bro. Dude, I'm dead. Oh, shit, dude. Yeah, I'm just boomed. If I go Lopunny and Serena and this and I guess Gardevoir. Who are they leading? Like, it's Farigiraf and something, right? You know what? Let's find out. I'm glad that we've like played, you know, a lot of different archetypes though. But yeah, my matchup into Trick Room is awful because I don't have a way to reverse Trick Room. I have 2 mons spamming Icy Wind. I'm dead. And it's for a grapple roll. How the fuck do I deal with this? I did not calc if my Serena lives a Torkoal thingamabob. And you know what? What's the worst that could happen about me doubling into the Farigiraf? Like, what's the worst that could happen? The Torkoal clicks Eruption and I die when the Farigiraf protects. Surely the Farigiraf wouldn't protect. They want Trick Room up, right? Like, surely, you know, they wouldn't just click Protect on Farigiraf and Eruption and Torkoal, right? Oh my god, that took no damage. I am so fucking dead. Serena, you got me? Serena is the... That's a crit! Serena is the greatest Pokemon of all time. That's my girl. And both my Pokemon are dead. that will code Lopunny. I mean, we still lose like 100%, but that's fine. What do we go for here? I always lock myself into Moonblast. I can't really go this yet. Dude, I don't have anything to hit Torkoal, man. I'm dead, man. Because it's just like, I just don't have anything for Torkoal. Well, we did manage to do the fun. Oh, I wish I did. If I went into Gardevoir here. Yeah, both of these things are slower than me, though. We do need chip on this thing, unfortunately. And I think I honestly dropkick Kong to drop its attack. I would have loved to burn Kong, but it might be Guts, and I don't expect it to be Guts, but it might be Guts. But I need chip on Torkoal. Like, that's the most important thing for me. Hopefully. Okay, I'm bald. Don't power. Okay, there is... I mean, I'm dead here. I wonder... No, it's gotta be Charcoal. There's nothing else than Charcoal. We do get the Citrus here. I have lefties. This thing still definitely dies to Moonblast. The issue here now is that I think the last one is Chandelier. So I'm kind of boomed for that. Actually, yeah, I gotta lock myself with the Psyshock. But if I don't think Psyshock Chaos. I don't think Psyshock Chaos come from this range. It's so bulky. That's Psyshock KO. Because Moonblast KO's 100%. But the last one is gonna be Chandelier. I can't beat Chandelier. Yeah, I need to. Okay, I need to bank on Psyshock killing because I can't. Yeah, unfortunately I need to click Psyshock. I don't think it Chaos, but unfortunately I need to believe that it does. Okay, that didn't matter. I'm honestly glad about that because Torkoal isn't gonna kill either of my mons unless it's crits. Unless it has Solar Beam. If it has Solar Beam, then I just immediately lose, but... Okay. That is so strong. Don't burn me. Okay. I still think I lose, because I get Torkoal here. But like I said, like, I don't think Psyshock kills Conk. Conk kills my Vaporeon, and then it's a guardable 1v2 against Conk and Chandelier, and then I lose. But, like I said, if I lock myself with Moonblast, I can never win. I don't think it kills. Let's see if it would have killed before leftovers. Is it crit? It is not. Because the issue with Psyshock is it hits on the physical side, and Conk is really physical bulky. Okay, there is a chance. I still think I lose. Unless, okay, if Chandelier is slower than my Vaporeon, then I win. But I don't think there's a world for that. Because this is Mega Chandelier, so they always just... Actually, they need to KO my Gardevoir here, right? Yeah, they KO my Gardevoir here, and then assuming they kill my Vaporeon with whatever they're going for. This thing does get Energy Ball, so we'll see. Yeah, there's the Omni. Please, for whatever reason, click Protect or something. This thing looks so cool. But let's see. As long as they click something on Gardevoir, I think they just win. Unless we crit. This doesn't kill. I win! They fucked up. They fucked up. I win. They needed to click. Actually, yeah. Never mind. I would have won anyway. Assuming, yeah, they click. Yeah, they didn't have Energy Ball. I would have won anyway. Never mind. Because they KO my Gardevoir there. Vaporeon does the damage. Sunlight fades, and then Skull kills afterwards. Actually, no, wait. They're fast here. Yo, never mind. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Ladies and gentlemen, the Gooners Anonymous have made it to Ultra Ball tier undefeated, going 12-0. That is insane. Now that looks good there. Right there, gamers. Now that is nice. Oh wait, we need to quit battling? Wait, is that cutscene? Dude, Kawaii looks so cool. Ultra Trainer. And 5 more months. Let's go. Dude, everybody loves this girl. Honestly, can you blame them though? We'll get there. Boom. I can't believe we went undefeated with that team. Like, I'm gonna be so honest, not in a million years would I have thought that we go undefeated. Even obviously when it is like the lower tiers. I said, if you want to use the team for yourself, here's the rental code. Obviously everything was there at the start. Dude, honestly, if I'm Yuma, I think everybody pulled their weight. Like, obviously I only brought Delphox a couple times, but I think like everybody still pulled their weight. Like, dude, Serena was so good. And Zord cut some people off guard, like Vaporeon putting some damage, and Gardevoir picking up some KOs that I did not expect it to get. Like, everybody put in the work. Unfortunately, we didn't get to face off against Charizard, Venusaur, Sun, which obviously what Serena was built for. But as you can see, like, obviously the EVs also help against other ones as well. If you want to use the team for yourself, here you go. Enjoy. Enjoy the team. Definitely some tough matchups, but I was honestly impressed with how well it performed. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Thank you so very much for watching, and hopefully you'll have a great rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out as well. Always, obviously, a pleasure, but I'm feeling not great, so I'm just gonna go chill for now. So hopefully all of y'all have a great rest of your day and week, and we'll see you next time. Peace.